Erica Rosa.
And I'm Cherise Voltori.
And welcome to the 2021 Source Hall of Fame Awards virtual induction ceremony.
This is our very first time ever not standing in front of a live audience here at the Musicians Hall of Fame and Museum. However, this is not our first time of recognizing extraordinary women behind the music. We can't wait to celebrate with you their lifetime career achievements.
We are honored to induct 20 women behind the music who have paved the way with incredible careers. Achievements that will be forever and permanently remembered in the Source Hall of Fame exhibit located at the Musicians Hall of Fame and Museum in the historic Municipal Auditorium. Now it's time to sit back and enjoy the show with our hosts Jeannie Seeley and Shannon McCombs.
Welcome to the 2021 Source Hall of Fame Virtual Awards. I'm so excited to be standing here with Tennessee Radio Hall of Fame personality Shannon McCombs as my co-host this year. Shannon, this is your first time to be hosting the Source Hall of Fame Awards, and I'm so glad to have you with me.
Thank you. I am thrilled to be standing here with you. Jeannie and I have been friends for a long time, so this is a lot of fun for me. I've known Jeannie for years through her work at the Grand Ole Opry, and she's a Grammy winner, and she's a doctor, you know.
Yeah, I haven't written a prescription for you yet.
But we are honored to be a part of the Source Awards.
Being inducted into the Source Hall of Fame is a once-in-a-lifetime honor. The 2021 inductees will be permanently recognized in the Source Hall of Fame exhibit located at the Musicians Hall of Fame in the historic Municipal Auditorium. These women are being inducted in recognition of their lifetime career achievements. You're going to be hearing about 20 amazing women. Shannon, let's get started with the congratulations and announce this year's inductees.
Let's do. Ann Boatman was known as Opry Annie at the Grand Ole Opry, producer of Nashville Network programs and award-winning country show Hee Haw. Ann Boatman, 2021 Source Hall of Fame inductee.
Sue Brewer was legendary for turning her living room into a guitar pull venue for writers such as Chris Christopherson, Waylon Jennings, and Willie Nelson, just to name a few. We're so proud to honor her 2021 Source Hall of Fame inductee, Sue Brewer.
Mary Reeves Davis managed the career of her husband, Gentleman Jim Reeves. She helped purchase several radio stations and was CEO of 5 publishing companies. 2021 Source Hall of Fame inductee, Mary Reeves Davis.
Bobette Dudley spent 25 years with the Country Music Association, climbing the ranks to senior vice president. She also played a significant role in the launches of CMA Country Christmas and the CMA Music Festival television specials. 2021 Source Hall of Fame inductee, Bobette Dudley.
Sharon Eves founded Fan Clubhouse to bridge the gap between artists and their fans. Artists such as Gary Allan, Brad Paisley, Scotty McCreery, Phil Vassar, Montgomery Gentry, Clay Walker, and Lone Star. In 2001, Sharon co-founded the Country Fans Care for St. Jude Kids program with Keith Urban while serving as president of R&J Records. We honor the 2021 Source Hall of Fame inductee, Sharon Eves.
Dale Franklin. From being the transportation and lodging coordinator for the legendary Woodstock Festival, to being assistant to the Grateful Dead, to being the first female road manager, to her name being forever remembered by Leadership Music's prestigious Dale Franklin Award, 2021 Source Hall of Fame inductee, Dale Franklin.
Jeannie Gant worked at several record labels such as ABC Records, Dot, MCA Records, and she joined Joe Galante at RCA Records. Jeannie handled the day-to-day media and PR for Mandrell Management and worked with the Mandrell National Television Show. 2021 Source Hall of Fame inductee, Jeannie Gant.
You know, every time I come to the Musicians Hall of Fame, I look at all the exhibits that I have time to look at, but I always make time to stop by this one. I am so proud to be standing by my dress that I wore the night that I won the Grammy Awards. I was really trying to look uptown, wasn't I? Those long gloves, sophisticated. Well, it probably didn't work too well, but I'm so glad to have a place here in this wonderful museum. Tonight we are honoring all the ladies who are becoming inducted into the Source Foundation Hall of Fame. Helping songwriters was Tootie Jackson's focus in life. She worked with publishers and superstar songwriters like Mel Tillis and was a songwriter herself. She had cuts by Reba McEntire and Johnny Rodriguez, to name a few. 2021 Source Hall of Fame inductee, Teresa L. Tootie Jackson.
Vivian Keith spent her music career working for Shelby Singleton Enterprises, Surefire Music, and Wilhelm Agency. She was a Grammy-nominated songwriter for co-writing the song Before the Next Teardrop Falls. And the song was also NSAI Song of the Year in 1975. 2021 Source Hall of Fame inductee, Vivian Keith.
Nikki Mitchell was at the helm of the enterprises of Waylon Jennings and Jessie Coulter. In 1998, she made history on her own as she circumnavigated the Northern Hemisphere as co-captain in a single-engine aircraft. Her legacy lives on in the Nikki Mitchell Foundation, which financially supports pancreatic cancer patients. 2021 Source Hall of Fame inductee, Nikki Mitchell.
Claudia Mize was an A&R executive and production coordinator at Mercury Records and Warner Brothers Nashville. Her efforts can be found on albums such as Johnny Cash, Billy Ray Cyrus, Terry Clark, John Anderson, Steve Azar, Wynonna, and so many others. 2021 Source Hall of Fame inductee, Claudia Mize.
Sylvia Richie spent her career working for Tammy Wynette as part of the George Ritchie and Paul Ritchie family, supporting the career of George Ritchie's wife, Tammy Wynette, at Tammy Wynette Enterprises. Sylvia also worked at AFM. 2021 Source Hall of Fame inductee, Sylvia Richie.
Famed music industry publicist Janet Rickman worked for high-profile labels such as Polygram Mercury Nashville and Mercury Records, LA and New York. Janet's work impacted the careers of classic artists such as Vince Gill, George Strait, Patty Loveless, and Trisha Yearwood. 2021 Source Hall of Fame inductee, Janet Rickman.
Faye Smith joined performing rights organization BMI in 1979 and spent her entire 28 career at BMI. Faye loved music and working on events for the songwriter community, along with friend and former CEO of BMI, Frances Preston. 2021 Source Hall of Fame inductee, Faye Anthony Smith.
Well, I'm here at the Bill Lowry exhibit at the Musicians Hall of Fame, and that's very appropriate as our next inductee, Ann Tant, worked for Bill and RCA Records, which has historically been recognized by the famous RCA gramophone and the RCA dog. 2021 Source Hall of Fame inductee, Ann Tant.
Joyce Triplett served RCA Records as Director of Finance Administration, and her work prompted her to be promoted to Director of Nashville Operations. 2021 Source Hall of Fame inductee Joyce Triplett.
Barbara Turner worked for prestigious film and television production companies such as Network Inc. PR, where she worked publicity and production with the Charlie Daniels Volunteer Jam, as well as the groundbreaking The Nashville Network, otherwise known as TNN. Barbara also served as a longtime member of the Source Hall of Fame Awards Committee. So it is extra special to honor Barbara Turner as we induct her into the 2021 Source Hall of Fame.
Dorothy Wright served as Executive Secretary to Mr. E.W. Bud Wendell for 15 years before going on to work at Gaylord Entertainment, where she spent 38 years of her music career. Dot also worked for WSM Radio, WSMV TV, and the Grand Ole Opry. 2021 Source Hall of Fame inductee Dorothy Dot Wright.
Margaret Wright spent her career working at Columbia Records Studios, Mercury Studios, and AFTRA. 2021 Source Hall of Fame inductee Margaret Wright.
Jean Zimmerman worked at Epic Records, and she learned how to produce a record. Jean blazed new territory in Nashville for a woman by becoming one of Nashville's first female record producers. 2021 Source Hall of Fame inductee Jean Zimmerman.
Congratulations, I know you're smiling down from heaven.
I want to thank Source for everything you do to recognize and support and acknowledge women in the music industry.
Mark your calendars now for August 23rd, 2022, right here again at the Musicians Hall of Fame located at historic Municipal Auditorium.
And until then, stay safe.
And we'll see you next year.